We love you! Yeah, Bill!
Hillary!
We love Bill!
America should work the way this crowd is working tonight. To age, or gender, or race, or religion, we're all here because we want America to go forward together.
Yeah!
Shared prosperity and shared opportunity and shared responsibility. We want a world that is coming together, not being torn apart. We want America that is a leading force for cooperation and diplomacy, not so many our way or the highway. We're going to change this country under Hillary's leadership with your help. Will you be there? I do have some serious points I want to make, but first I got to tell you, I think it is so fitting that the race for the Democratic nomination is going to be determined by what happens in Texas and Ohio. Hillary's first job in politics, over 35 years ago, as a very young woman, was registering Hispanic voters in Texas who had been shut out of the political process for too long.
We love her!
I also think it's fitting because Texas is all things unique, you know. Nobody's got a system like you do.
Texas
So I
Tuesday!
want to make sure you all understand it. On March the 4th, or if you vote early, Texas is the only state in America where you can vote twice in the same election without going to jail. Because on the night of March the 4th, when the polls close at 7 o'clock, at 8,000 precinct convention sites all over the state, 35% of the delegates will be chosen. And Houston will be very important in that selection because you just heard your former congressman and the last Democratic nominee for governor, Chris Bell, endorse Hillary. The allocation of delegates will be based on how many people voted for him for governor, and a lot of them are right here in Houston. Will you go twice to help Hillary become the next president? Let me just say to every one of you, those of you who are younger are going to live in what can be the most exciting, the most peaceful, the most stimulating time in all of human history. If the United States gets back on its feet and gets headed back in the right direction, committed to your future, to building the middle class, to reducing poverty, and to relating to the rest of the world in a positive manner. That's really what this presidential campaign is all about. It's not so much about who wins as whether you win. And you have to choose. And I really believe that who wins this election depends in part on what the American people think the election is about. Last night there was a stunning moment on one of the television stations after Hillary's opponent's rally here in Houston, in which one of Hillary's supporters and one of Sheila Jackson Lee's colleagues was sticking up for Hillary and saying why she thought she would be the best president.